What's up, sports fans? There were a couple people in the chat this morning asking if this were the greatest restock from Target.com ever. And we can go over everything that happened, but it was loaded this morning. Prizm dropping in all formats, and it was lit. A lot of people scoring, some struggling to score, but let's go over exactly why so many people were able to get their hands on pretty much every iteration of Prizm Football dropping on Target.com today. Here we go. This week, Tuesday, June 28th. Super excited to see 2 weeks after our last Prizm restock on Target.com. You see the backload happening at 4:12 a.m. Pacific time. We saw 4 items, all 4 retail Prizm Football items going in stock. Although Target making us wait quite a bit this morning. You see a 37-minute difference between the actual backload and then the stock starting, the drop starting at 4:49 a.m. Pacific time in earnest when Prizm Football Megas went in stock. And let me tell you what, there were only about 40,000 of those during the last restock back on June 14th. This week, Tuesday, June 28th, we're hearing rumors of at least around 200,000 Prizm Football Megas. They were in stock for a good 20-25 minutes, and people were able to grab those, and even though they were kind of struggling to keep them in their cart, were able to grab those after some effort. Unfortunately, there were some people still struggling, but lots of people still scoring megas this morning, and that was good to see. Waiting a bit longer until 5:11, Prizm Football Cellos going in stock. Those actually still up on the website as we speak, and I'll explain what I think could happen with Prizm Football Cellos here in a minute, but super easy for everybody in the live stream and everybody attempting to get those this morning. They were pretty much able to do so. About 15 minutes after Cellos went in stock, Prizm Football Hangers at 5:26 a.m. Pacific. We thought it was going to be easy to grab those. No, there were only 8,000 or so Prizm Football Hangers. Those were gone in less than 2 minutes. And then the drop officially ending this morning when Prizm Blasters dropping at 5:32 a.m. Pacific time. Not sure what the real stock number was, but they were gone off the website by 5:42 Pacific. But all 4 items of Prizm dropping and everybody able to get something at the least. It's always so much fun when you see everybody in the chat able to get something. I was really hoping, since there were so many megas, that people were going to be able to get them. And please confirm, tell me if I'm wrong. I really have heard the stock number of 200, 210,000, 215,000 from a few different people that have access to some Discord monitors with numbers. So I'm not just trying to make that number up. It's what I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But I also want to know in the comments below if you scored today and what you scored. There were a lot of people, like I said, able to get Cellos. The Megas were a little bit frustrating, but a lot of people able to get those. Same with Blasters, kind of the last item of the morning. But the really weird one was the Hangers. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot more Hangers in stock. I know some people think that we're not seeing many Hangers, only 8,000 of them stocked online because a lot of them are popping up in stores. I still think that Excel has 30 to 50,000 of them sitting there waiting, or at least getting to their warehouse soon to be ready for the next restock. I would hope in a week or two, next Tuesday or the Tuesday following on Target.com. So we're going to see a lot more Prizm Hangers coming our way here soon, in my opinion. But it was great. Everybody was able to get something. I heard a lot of botters were having issues this morning, and one thing that was different than the last restock was Target.com was not allowing multiple orders to be made on the same account. People were loading up on Prizm Blasters. There were over 200,000 of those 2 weeks ago when there was a restock, and we were able to do multiple orders on one account, which you normally aren't able to do on Target.com. But they fixed that, and not only were they stopping people from doing multiple orders to the same address on the same account, they were stopping some orders going to the same address on a separate account. And it sounds like, I'm not saying botters didn't score. There's always going to be somebody in the comments who's like, well, the botters did fine. They did. But botters were struggling. I'm sure the expensive ones did okay. But the lower cost ones like Koi, like Stellar, sounds like they were struggling. It sounds like Target.com has really put some protections in place, continuing to do so to really help the manual user. And I love to see that. One other very important note, none of these Prizm Football retail boxes or packs were red card exclusives. You were able to grab them with any payment methods you want. However, I really recommend you grab the red card. 5% off of everything. It saves I mean, seriously, if you were able to grab all these items today, you saved yourself like the price of a box or two with the 5% discount that you ended up getting. So really nice to see everybody scoring without the red card, although I would recommend you get your hands on it because it can save you lots of cash in the long run. Super easy to grab that debit card. Coming up here in a couple of weeks, I think that we're getting closer to Prizm Basketball here soon. Haven't seen Series 2 appearing on the Target.com website as of yet. Hoping to see some of those mega boxes the next time we have a drop. So maybe that, maybe small chance it's some early Prizm Basketball Retail, although that's doubtful. Other than that, I think we're going to see, like I said, more Prizm Football hangers coming our way for the next restock. So get ready here in a week or two. We're probably going to see a lot more Prizm hangers on Target.com. And make sure you check out my free Discord. It's a group with over 1,700 collectors there in one place, exchanging info, trading pictures of what's appeared in their stores near them to kind of help you see what you could expect when you walk into your Target or Walmart locally, making trades, making sales, and just talking hobby and helping each other out. It's a really great community. And make sure you tune in bright and early. I'll be back live next Tuesday morning, 3:45 a.m. Pacific time, to try and help you all score on Target.com again. And make sure you watch the video popping up on the screen right now. If you click it, you can watch me go into rip some 2020 Prizm Football. Just a nice throwback for you. Actually pulled a sick quarterback hit out of one of these boxes.